Could have shared my testimony. Man, it's a hurtful thing, man. You've been called to reach the lost, called to reach the hurting. Matthew chapter 16. Matthew chapter 16, verse 15. Coming in for the worship team. Matthew chapter 16, verse 15. It says, he said unto them, but who do you say that I am? And Simon Peter answered and said, you are the Christ, the Son of the living God. And Jesus answered and said unto him, blessed are you, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood has not revealed it to you, but my Father who is in heaven. And I say to you, you are Peter, and upon this rock I'll build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. And I'll give you the keys to the kingdom of heaven, and whatsoever you shall bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever you loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. Come on, stand with me this morning. Peter was separated from his family and followed Jesus. Separated from his home. He lived with Jesus, got close to Jesus. He had a close relationship with Jesus. Peter was dealt with by Jesus. Jesus took him wherever he went. When he did miracles, he was there. Some miracles, only a few people saw him, but Peter was there for all of them. Jesus kept Peter with him. He dealt with Peter, dealt with his character. How many know it wasn't easy? Question is, who do you say Jesus is this morning? Peter said, I think you're the Son of God. Do you see him for the Son of God this morning? He saw Jesus like nobody else. He showed himself to Peter in different ways. He was a provider when he had the miracle of the catch. He was a savior when Peter was drowning on the lake. Peter saw Jesus for who he was, the Son of God. And here in Matthew 16, Peter gets his call. I'm going to give you the keys. Understand, in Matthew 26, verse 74, Peter is cussing. When they identify him, he starts cussing. Even though he's been with Jesus, there's still some issues that got to be worked out. Don't matter how long you've been following, don't matter how long you've been serving, how many know we're going to have issues that need to be worked out? And in Matthew 26, he had the cursing issue. But in John chapter 21, Peter has some issues with envy and jealousy. He looks over at John and says, well, what about this dude? But in Acts chapter 3, we see Peter and John going together to the gate beautiful, and they raise up a lame man. Envy and jealousy was gone. We see Peter preach a message and 3,000 get saved. Later on, 5,000 get saved. See, cuss is gone. Envy and jealousy is gone. And now we're seeing some things happen. Hello, somebody. Now we're seeing God move. What's got to change in your life this morning? Are you going to allow yourself to be trained? Understand this morning, you can choose not to be separated. All of this is a choice. You can choose not to be separated. It's your choice to choose not to be trained. It's your choice to deal with your issues or have somebody not deal with your issues. It's your choice not to change your character. That's your choice. I remember 23 years ago, I came to the altar and they played this song. And it was when I heard this song, I got broke. Because it was when they played this song, I said, man, this ain't no joke. People are dying. God, I want to be a vessel. I want you to use me, God. Because there's people dying and going to hell. I don't want to see people die and go to hell. God, if you could use me. How many people are waiting on you to go through the process? Family members, co-workers, cousins, nieces, nephews, uncles, aunties. Who's waiting on you to go through and finish the process? You want to be used? These altars are open. You can come and let God know, God, if you can use me, if you can use me, God. If you can use